Hi, this is David Humphrey, and I am presenting my reflections from the Facilitators online class, 5-week Facilitators online class for Moody Distance Learning Facilitators. In this video, I'm supposed to reflect upon some takeaways that I've gleaned from this 5 weeks of training, this 5 weeks of learning with other students, especially my peers, as well as engaging with Andrew on some key constructs and key material as it relates to improving my craft as an online educator. The first thing actually is this class has tremendously influenced and changed my paradigm of thinking as it relates to my role in the online environment. I actually think that my role in the environment is more so, like Kengui and Schnellert says, my principal task is to facilitate learning and enable peer interaction to flourish. It's my responsibility as the facilitator of learning to work to foster a learning space that does a couple of things. First off, it reinforces community through collaborative and strategic collegial dialogue. It encourages social interaction and reflection and self-directed inquiry. And also, it's my responsibility to create a shared space that allows students to engage in active learning that leverages, which are important, students' life and educational experiences, and intentionally encourages students to connect and engage intellectually, mentally, socio-culturally, and interactively with their peers. Because these students are all, to some extent, are all knowledgeable about communicative tools as well as technological communication programs, it's my responsibility to engage and leverage those types of technological tools to create a shared learning space that produces learning, that fosters collaboration, that fosters critical thinking, that fosters community. I must, as Brenthorpe et al. States, possess a specific and unique pedagogical attitude that reflects a high level of commitment to and investment in students. It's my responsibility to create an environment that values the uniqueness of each student and clearly reifies their attributes in a virtual environment. I believe it's my responsibility to find some kind of innovative way to connect to each student in this online environment. I believe that before taking this class, I really didn't understand that. Now, and I think I probably didn't understand that because my past experiences in online classrooms, even taking an online MDiv, I think that I never really saw facilitators that really connected with me. But I understand that what is crucial and paramount to the success of the students in this class, as well as my effectiveness as an educator, is that I find a way through leveraging different kinds of technological tools and even kinds of educational systems. I must find a way to connect with each student. Knowing, according to Nada Daba, that some of the essential characteristics of the ever-evolving online learner is that they are competent in the use of online technologies, specifically communication and collaborative technologies. I mean, we see that through Facebook, right? Facebook and MySpace and all those things. But they also understand and value social interaction and collaborative learning. Since these characteristics are hallmark of online learners, it's paramount, as I said before, that I implore those effective technological tools in the environment. Even taking into consideration that there is also a considerable physical gap between me and the learner and other learners, and the learners and the virtual environment, there's a responsibility for me to integrate these tools that I've expressed beforehand to satisfy, as Lehman and Canseco calls, the psychological, emotional, and social needs of the students. I have to leverage technology to create a sense of presence. I have to work to communicate with my students via Skype, via live discussion boards, via Jing, via Join.me when I'm checking papers, specifically with Jing with that, to facilitate a fresh and enriching experience for my learners, which will help to establish a greater sense of presence and student engagement. It's my responsibility to create an environment that produces online learners who are engaged. And the only way I can do that is if I'm able to leverage those tools effectively, if I'm to further refine my understanding of my role in the system, to know that it's my role to create a space and provide the tools or the arsenal for students to feel like they're there, to feel like they've been transported into this virtual environment, and they're able to learn collectively and collaboratively. They're able to learn critically. They're able to socially interact and engage in active learning, resulting in students who are globally informed, students who are culturally enriched, but also students who are learning at high levels. So I have a tall task ahead of me, but I believe that this class has truly helped to shift me to another paradigm of understanding as it relates to my role in this class. And I just thank you, Andrew. I thank you guys for creating this opportunity for me to learn more and grow as an online facilitator. I appreciate it. Thanks so much.